Hey, it's your girl Gretchen, and in today's conversation about narcissistic personality disorder, I wanted to circle back around on why I'm even making these videos. I have a bunch of new followers, and I'm sure if they look at my content, they're like, what's this about? If you want more information, I did a video, an intro type video on January 11th, but basically, 5 years ago, I was going through the smear campaign during the discard phase, and I didn't understand what was happening to me. I got all the way to court and divorced and still didn't understand why my marriage had dissolved. And it wasn't until about like 9 months after that that I even learned about narcissistic personality disorder. And all of a sudden, my entire relationship, every step of it made sense. It was like a roadmap. The reason this relates to my practice is that I had always had these gifts that I had ignored, and it wasn't until my divorce and trying to understand what was going on that I really tapped into them and started leaning on them. And I find that there are a lot of different practitioners out there, and they all have a different backstory, and people tend to gravitate towards people that they relate to. So I thought I would put my information out there and hopefully attract the sorts of people that can benefit from hearing it. Of course, if you know anybody who's going through anything similar to the things I described, invite them to my page. Hopefully they'll find some information that they can take and research even further and have a better understanding for what they're going through. I did want to talk about some of the lasting effects. I personally feel like I do have PTSD from the experience. I've been diagnosed with PTSD in the past for car accidents, and I do notice some of my similar characteristics and avoidance behaviors and triggers and things like that I had from car accidents as well. Unfortunately, one of my lasting effects is I think I have literal brain damage from the psychological violence that I went through. And one of the things that was, at least until now, permanently affected was my chemicals. I am prone to sometimes getting depression, which I had never in my life experienced before that. And as a result of that experience, I actually was diagnosed with severe situational depression. And I went on antidepressants for a few months, and then I went off of them. I hated the side effects. I hated going on them. I hated detoxing, coming off of them. The whole thing was really, really rough on my body. I've been off of that medication for 4 years now. I didn't go on it until several months into the situation. But sometimes I will just have these really low lows that just don't align at all with the things that are happening to me. Life has normal ups and downs. I've had to navigate those for 46 years. But sometimes normal ups and downs just drag me way, way down. And it sucks because not only am I going through like a normal life down, not only am I going through an irrational chemical reaction to that in my body, but I also have the knowledge that this person that hurt me had the ability to still affect me to this day. You know, those effects aren't something I was born with. It was something that he did to me, and he didn't have to. And I hate it so much. So I just kind of wanted to just do some general touchdown and just kind of let you guys know some of the things that I still carry with me. Maybe you've got some things that you carry with you, or maybe you relate to the depression piece of it. But either way, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a great week. Thanks.